there, Virgo. How we doing? My name is Cheryl Lynn, and I am here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for October 10th, 11th, and 12th, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, we're just going to do all signs again. People seem to enjoy that last time, so I'll give it another go. And that's the whole deal here. Okay, this one's going to be for my Virgos, my Virgoians, my Virgos. Okay, Virgo. All right, here we go. All right, if you're a Virgo and you are currently dealing with an Aries, I get the Lovers and the Justice card. So this Aries is viewing you as somebody who they obviously at least attempted to have something with, some kind of romantic relationship with. Justice seems to be playing out in the situation right now. I get the feeling that this was an attempt, but I don't think it got much past a situationship is how it feels. I just don't feel like the two of you are in alignment for some reason. Oh, sorry. Anyways, if you are a Virgo dealing with a Taurus, I have the Chariot. Oh, and I have the Knight of Cups. So this Taurus is definitely viewing you as their knight in shining armor. I think they're quite hopeful that you're going to rush in here, okay? I don't know that you're on board with this situation, but they are definitely available. It looks like a solid offer if that's something that you're interested in. If you are a Virgo dealing with a Gemini, I have the Four of Cups and the Fool card. So this Gemini is viewing you as somebody who's very dissatisfied with your current state of affairs, and you're trying to take a leap of faith in a new direction. If you are a Virgo dealing with a Cancer, I have Judgment and the Empress. So this Cancer is viewing you firmly in your feminine right now. Male or female, doesn't matter, but they see you presenting as a feminine, but you're presenting as the Empress. So you are somebody who is all the queens rolled into one. Somebody who can nurture anything into fruition. And with all those talents, for some reason, it looks as though you have called judgment on this Cancer for some reason. That's what I got. If you are a Virgo dealing with a Leo, I have Temperance and the Four of Wands. So this Leo is viewing you as a higher level soulmate who has a tremendous amount of patience towards situations. And when they're around you, they feel a sense of balance and a sense of healing, okay? If you are a Virgo dealing with another Virgo, so this is like sending yourself a message, I have the King of Swords and the Page of Cups. So you're definitely telling yourself to look at things from more of an analytical or logical standpoint, to try to keep emotions out of it. The Page of Cups, I don't know if you're trying to tell yourself to hold on to some kind of youthful fantasy. Maybe. I think you're trying to tell yourself to be logical and analytical, but to try to still keep it fun. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it get you to where you're like a old fuddy-duddy or something. They want you to keep some kind of sense of youthfulness to you. Okay, if you are a Virgo currently dealing with a Libra, I have the Eight of Cups and the Emperor. This Libra is viewing you as somebody who is definitely not open to compromise, somebody who is very rigid in your thinking. You have a kingdom to run, and you are choosing to walk away from a situation that you still have emotion towards right now because you feel it no longer aligns with your purpose. I'm not sure if that situation has to do with the Libra or not, but quite possibly, it seems maybe. If you are a Virgo dealing with a Scorpio, I have the High Priestess and the Six of Pentacles. So the Scorpio is viewing you as somebody who has a lot of secrets, possibly somebody who is giving to more than one situation right now. I get the feeling that if this Scorpio is directly involved in what we're speaking of, they are the secret. That's how this feels. Okay? That's what I see. If you are a Virgo dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the Six of Wands and then the Page of Swords. So the Sagittarius sees you as somebody who garners a tremendous amount of recognition. You're very good at whatever it is you do. Possibly you're in the public eye, but you definitely garner a lot of recognition. The Sagittarius is somebody who is looking up at you. They look up to you. So they're trying to gain clarity on how you do what you do or why you do what you do, but they're doing it in a very indirect manner. They're not asking you. This is definitely, the Sagittarius is somebody who's younger than you and who really almost borderline idolizes you for the things that you do on a day-to-day basis. They watch every move you make, just so you're aware of it. At any rate, if you are a Virgo dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So this Capricorn is viewing you as somebody who's totally invested right now. I'm not sure if you're totally invested in being authentic, or if they're viewing you as somebody who's totally invested in securing a truth. It feels more like it's you standing in your authenticity. So they just feel that you are struggling or pushing very hard right now to stand in your authenticity. This is somebody who has a lot of respect for you. I don't think this one's romantic. I don't. Maybe it used to be. I don't know. But it's not romantic right now. This feels like somebody who just, they have a lot of respect for you. There's loyalty there. If you are a Virgo dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So this Aquarius is viewing you as somebody who has many options, and somebody who's, I don't know if did you betray somebody or you've been betrayed? I believe they feel as though you've been betrayed by somebody. But they feel you have plenty of options to move forward. If you are a Virgo dealing with a Pisces, I have the Two of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Well, this Pisces definitely looks like a solid offer. They'd like to bring you a solid offer anyways if you want to take it. There's an opportunity here with the Ace of Cups for something to jump off or for something to get traction. I feel as though you're incredibly indecisive about this. But the Two of Swords, you're just not sure if you're interested. But if you are, it looks like it's available and it does look like a solid offer. Okay, Friday, we have the Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles. So there's a higher level of commitment somewhere around you. Something, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be a way of life that you're trying to commit to. And you are seriously thinking about it. You're 98% sure, but you just can't seem to get the other 2% and move forward. You're definitely erring on the side of caution when it comes to this situation, to investing totally in this higher level of commitment. On Saturday, you have the Two of Wands and the Knight of Wands. You're at some sort of crossroads here, Virgo. You're trying to pick a path to the rest of your life. With the Knight of Wands, I think you're almost, the frustration level that you're having right now with yourself on Saturday has got you almost angry, you know. But at any rate. Okay, Sunday, we've got you with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So you're presenting here as the Queen of Wands. Meaning that if you set your mind to something, if you really decide you want something and go after it, you will get it. Normally you come through as the Queen of Swords. Right now you're coming through as the Queen of Wands. I'm going to say that Sunday, I think that you are kind of on a roller coaster, you know. As far as 1 minute you're trying to look at everything analytically, the next minute you're trying to look at everything. I think you just have a lot of inner turmoil right now. There's definitely some major decisions in your life that you need to come to conclusions on, or, you know, make your mind up on and stand on. And I think that's quite stressful for you right this minute. There's quite a few different ones here throughout this that were concerned just because it seems to be a struggle. But I know you have the strength to take care of it. There you go. This is what I have for you this week, Virgo. I hope this somehow helps, or, you know, found it entertaining or something. If you did, can you do me a favor and hit the like, share, follow, or leave a comment even? That would be awesome. It helps me out with this algorithm thing that I don't even understand, but they tell me it helps, so I believe them. And I greatly appreciate it if you do it. No matter what the cards say, make it the best weekend you possibly can. And is that it? Oh yeah, if you're looking for a private reading, just send me a message and I will get you the details. I'll never reach out to you first if somebody does. That's not me. I'm fighting a migraine like hell right now. You were the last one tonight, so I'm going to go get in the bathtub and hope this will go away. All right, y'all. Thank you.